It's a sip and paint session, and joining us is none other than our amazing founder, Rakhi. What was that one turning point when you decided that you want to be a woman entrepreneur?
I had a habit of solving problems. I never knew it was called entrepreneurship or it was called a startup. I mean, I don't really have a passion, I don't have interest in something, but that's not actually a wrong thing.
And in 30 seconds, you have to draw what empowerment means to you.
I tried to draw a
Okay, I can't go beyond this point. Was there any point, and how did you overcome that?
जब आप ये journey में होते हैं, you realize that not everybody is going to be up with this journey. So yes, definitely you would want your friends to understand or your close ones to believe in you and support you. You come from a background, or you in India especially, our parents won't really support something that's out of the box because everybody wants you to have a safe and secure job, safe lifestyle.
Yeah.
Actually, that time I had placements and I was all informal, and I said, "Right, I'm not going."
Hello everyone, welcome to yet another episode of our podcast. But today we've got a fun twist for you. It's a sip and paint session, and joining us is none other than our amazing founder, Rakhi. Yay! Instead of wine, we are sipping on coffee because caffeine is the ultimate creative fuel, right?
Yeah.
Let me put this very clear. Rakhi here is an amazing painter. But as for me, I am going to try and going to give her a tough competition. So grab your coffee, get cozy, and let's dive into this colorful session filled with stories, creativity, and whole lot of inspiration. So Rakhi, you have built Beat from scratch, and you're also known for someone who wants to empower women entrepreneurs. So I want to know from your side, what was that one turning point when you decided that you want to be a woman entrepreneur, and how did that pan out for you?
So honestly, being a woman entrepreneur was never my decision. I think since childhood I had that habit of solving something. May it be my friends, some challenge, some problem. मैं ऐसे बोलती थी कि कोई भी solution हो मेरे पास आओ, बस physics, chemistry, maths छोड़ दो. But for any problem, I'll have a solution. So I had a habit of solving problems. I never knew it was called entrepreneurship or it was called a startup. I just couldn't see anybody in pain or in fear or in a mess or in a problem. I just wanted to solve. That was my habit since childhood.
It's lovely. And when did you decide that, okay, I want to turn my passion into a full-time profession?
Passion, passion तो मतलब honestly मैंने discover किया ही नहीं था लंबे समय तक. मुझे पता ही नहीं था what I'm good at or what I'm passionate at, which is the same thing I think with a lot of young generation. उनको बहुत लंबे टाइम तक पता नहीं होता है that what are they passionate about, what do they really love doing, what are they interested in. They sometimes also feel कि I don't really have a passion, I don't have interest in something, but that's not actually a wrong thing. It takes time to discover. And there's no age bar. Like आपको 30-35 तक पता चलेगा कि okay fine, you are passionate about rather painting or rather football, basketball, anything.
Yeah.
But I actually had no idea about my passion. I think while in the journey of solving for people, I landed up doing Eventy.
Yeah. That's lovely. So now I have a quick challenge for you, Rakhi. You've got 30 seconds, and in 30 seconds you have to draw what empowerment means to you.
Okay, 30 seconds.
And in the meantime, I'm going to try.
Okay, I'll try my best.
So the timer starts now. Okay, time up.
Okay.
You have to show me what you got.
So although this paint is quite flowy, I've tried to draw a moon. I hope you can see, like the sky and a moon. I'm yet to finish it. Gayatri mentioned it has to be something related to empowerment. So I'm just going to relate it to a movie. You might have seen that movie, Sky is Pink. So your sky can have its own color. It could be blue, it could be yellow, it could be orange, red, pink, whatever. You create your own sky. You look for your own opportunities. You know what you really want in your life. And don't wait for anything. Create your own sky, your own, pool of opportunities. And why moon? Because moon defines grace. It defines the gracefulness, the confidence, the beauty that does empower a lot of women out there. कि no matter how you look, no matter how you feel, no matter आप में क्या कमियां है, you are as empowering. A moon कितनी भी अंधेरी रात होने दो, पर in that light everything shines, everything looks very beautiful. So yeah, that's the reason why moon, because if a woman feels empowered, she has the power of empowering thousands of people out there.
Yeah.
So she is like a moonlight. कि अगर वो खुद पे बिलीव कर ले, अगर वो खुद पे भरोसा कर ले, तो वो पता नहीं कितनी लाइफ्स रोशन कर सकती है, कितनी लाइफ्स को ब्राइट कर सकती है. So yeah, that's why I think this is what I have right now.
So building business is no joke, right, Rakhi? I'm sure there have been like a lot of hurdles on your way, which sort of wanted you to, okay, I can't go beyond this point. Was there any point, and how did you overcome that?
So there have been a lot of times. So honestly, a founder's journey is a very lonely journey. When you're building something, there are going to be a lot less people who will be believing in your vision, because the entire crowd will be looking for a job, or they'll be looking to crack any competitive exam. But जब आपकी journey में होते हैं, you'll realize that not everybody is going to be up with this journey. So yes, definitely you would want your friends to understand, or your close ones to believe in you and support you. But at times because when I actually started, startup wasn't the buzzword. Startups were not that fancy. And definitely, you come from a background, or in India especially, our parents won't really support something that's out of the box. Or, because everybody wants you to have a safe and secure job, safe lifestyle.
Yeah.
And everybody wants you to be happy. So no parent or none of your close one would want to see you in trouble. Lot of youngsters, lot of people who now actually look to start something, they do face this issue.
Yeah.
But I somewhere feel, while I was actually trying to, because I started in second year itself, final year mein jab exam वगैरह, placements and a lot of pressure, it started coming in. I somewhere felt कि should I do this, because everybody is getting placed, everybody is happy, and what if I fail? And I had a lot of questions. So probably that was one of the time, because उस वक्त आपको बहुत pressure होता है, your final year, submissions, exams and whatnot. But I think that was the time. And actually मेरे साथ भी वही चीज़ हुई थी कि वो आपने धोनी मूवी में देखा होगा कि ट्रेन आई है, खड़ी है, आपके सामने अपॉर्चुनिटी है, आप जाना चाहते हो नहीं जाना चाहते हो. And I used to travel by bus.
Yeah.
So actually that time I had placements and I was all in formals. And मेरे सामने बस आ चुकी थी मेरे कॉलेज जाने के लिए. So मैं मिड पॉइंट में खड़ी हुई थी. एक बस जो ऑफिस जाती है, एक बस जो कॉलेज जाती है. एंड मेरे सामने मेरी कॉलेज की बस आई थी और उस वक्त प्लेसमेंट्स थे. एंड दैट वाज द टाइम आई डिसाइडेड क्या मैं ये बस पकड़ूं या छोड़ दूं. तो पहले प्लेसमेंट्स वाली बस आई. मैंने सोचा, ऑब्वियसली वो 10 सेकंड से ज़्यादा नहीं खड़ी होने वाली थी. आई सेड नहीं, आई एम नॉट गोइंग. एंड मैंने वो बस छोड़ दी एंड मैं फिर चल के अपने ऑफिस गई, बिकॉज दैट्स द पाथ आई चोज व्हाइल आई वाज इन द फाइनल ईयर. So yeah, I was happy. I think that was my turning point. That was the point where I decided I am going to be committed to Event Week no matter what. I'm going to change this. I'm actually going to bring impact. I'm going to change lives of students, and that's going to be my life for the next, I would say, couple of years. So yeah.
Wow, it's so lovely to know, Rakhi. And I'm glad you chose that path, honestly. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now it's time for a quick challenge. I'm going to give you a few situations and you have to choose, would you rather do this or that? Okay?
Okay.
So the first one is, would you rather give a keynote speech to thousands of people, or would you rather arrange like an intimate brainstorm sessions with just the people who care about it the most?
The second one. A session with people who really care about it the most, who really want to bring that change in their lives.
So the second one is, would you rather have an ultra organized but yet a very boring team, or a chaotic but a very creative team?
A chaotic and a creative team, obviously. I don't want to have a house of zombies who are just packed with rules, restrictions, and processes. Definitely, process is important, but I would love to have a chaotic creative team because I am full of chaos and I love creativity. I mean, I would love to have that team.
And the third one is, would you rather work on something for 12 hours which you're passionate about, or you'll work 6 hours a day on something you're indifferent to?
While I'm passionate about something, actually doesn't. I don't ever realize कि वक्त कैसे चला गया. I mean, there have been times where I've been just sitting 36 hours straight on my laptop to figure out things, and yeah, when I'm really passionate about something, it really doesn't matter what are the number of hours. So yeah, I'm still that person who would probably spend 10, 12 hours working on the same thing unless and until I get the solution out of it, I won't get up. So that's how I work.
So now, since we are talking about empowerment, we are drawing about empowerment, would you like to tell me that one quote which totally changed your life, which transformed you as a person?
Okay, there are a couple of, like, one would be, very often we're used to be listening to this, you fake it till you make it. And I've seen a lot of big shots do follow that. You have to fake it till you make it, because that confidence will only come, or that understanding will only come unless you're able to realize your potential. When you fake it, you realize that what extent you can go to, or that's where your creativity is tested. Another one I would say that really changed my life was that you can only live your passion. You can't describe it. This is one of the quotes by Enzo Ferrari, and he mentioned कि आप बस आपका पैशन जी सकते हो, आप बता नहीं सकते हो. तो आई थिंक मेजरली हम सारे यंगस्टर्स की वही एक आदत है कि जब कोई सामने से पूछता है कि आपका पैशन क्या है, आपको बताने नहीं आता है वो, बट यू कैन लिव इट, यू कैन शो इट, बट यू कांट टेल इट. सो yeah, that's what entrepreneurship is like. It's passion. It's full of passion. When you live that life, you realize this is how entrepreneurship looks like.
Wow, such an amazing quote, Rakhi. I will also mark it in my books and I make sure that I follow it my entire life. Okay, so let's spice things up now. I am going to throw a rapid fire at you, and you have to be, as the name suggests, you have to be very rapid with your questions.
Okay.
So the first one is, so what's your favorite way to unwind your day after a busy, hectic day?
So the best way I would say is when you're going back home from office, just take a deep breath and forget about what happened, or आज क्या stress था and everything. Just give time to yourself. Just give time to yourself. Think about the challenges that you'd come across today. How in a much better way you could have solved it. Like वो वक्त आप सिर्फ खुद को दो, भले ही आप जा रहे हो लोगों को ऑब्जर्व करते जाओ, या ये सोचो कि जो आज दिन बीता है आपका, how could have you tackled with situations in a much more better way. I think that's how I unwind. दूसरा, I love cooking. I really go back home and I love to make something that does bring a smile on my family's face, that does make my dad feel proud of the whatever I'm making. I mean, I've seen my dad that whatever I make, he'll never complain. He'll eat it up. So that is the reason why I love going back home, cooking something, and ensuring that whatever I make, it's out of my best efforts, and my family loves that.
That's so
That's
cute.
one of the ways how I unwind my day.
That's so cute, actually, honestly. The next question is, what is your go-to productivity hack?
My go-to productivity hack will definitely be that waking up at 6 o'clock, because that's the timer for me. Firstly, obviously having on an average 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and then getting up at 6 o'clock, just waking up, going on the terrace, having a simple walk, not thinking about anything, just taking in the fresh air, looking at the sky, listening to or hearing the birds talk to themselves, the birds chirping. I think that's one of the ways that makes me productive for the day. If I don't have that morning, I don't think I'll be productive. And then definitely just freshen up, tie up your laces and go for a run. Go for a run, take a deep breath, and then I think one very important thing I do early in the morning is visualize, affirmate, and meditate. Like, these are the three basic principles I follow, because you'll find across so many people who will not always keep telling you कि तुम कर सकते हो, you're gonna be making it. But you need to tell yourself every day early in the morning, visualize how your life probably 5 years, 10 years down the line will look like. Affirmate. tell yourself that this is possible. Make sure you bring in all the positive thoughts in yourself and meditate. I think that's the best healing mechanism you can ever have in your life. So yeah, meditate. That's, I would say, the way I start my day, and I ensure I be productive as well.
Name one woman entrepreneur who really inspires you.
One woman entrepreneur. I think there are a couple of. I do get inspired with tons of people out there. To talk about the startups, one is definitely how Zivame has been able to build a brand across the country, how Mamaearth has been able to nail it. Obviously, talking about Rivigo, even Rivigo has a women co-founder, and there are a couple of names that come to my mind. I'm inspired by each and every one's story. A lot of people have been able to create huge impact because of their vision, the product, and I'm learning from a lot many.
Okay, so I have one more challenge for you. We're going to play 2 lies and 1 truth. So I'm going to state 3 sentences, out of which 1 is a truth and 2 are lies. You have to guess which one is what, and you'll do the same with me.
Okay.
Okay? So the first one is, I am born and brought up in Ladakh.
Yeah.
Second one is, I have studied music from the 4th standard. And the third one is, I have lied to my parents and gone to Manali.
All 3 of them are lies.
1 is the truth out of this.
You have gone. Third one.
No.
The second one.
Yes.
You're
I've been studying music since 4th standard.
Really?
Yeah.
Why didn't you sing?
No, not sure. I'm out of practice, but I've studied music.
Now I am actually gonna make you sing. Just
Some
to
other
wait,
time,
guys.
Rakhi.
Nice. Now I know one of your skills.
Okay, now your turn.
Okay. So first one, I am a professional basketball player. Second, I have ran away to Meghalaya without telling anybody. Third, I started Event Beep in the final year of my engineering.
Wow.
Which one is? 2 are gonna be lies. 1 is the truth.
1 is the truth out of this.
Yeah.
Third one is the truth, that you started Event Beep when you were in third year.
I said final year.
Final year.
Oh no. The second one is the truth. I didn't tell anybody, and I just one day just packed my bag and flew away to Meghalaya. And I started Event Beep in second year.
Oh, okay. That's a revolution. Okay, so now is the time where we reveal our paintings to each other. But I don't want you to get shocked. And I've tried my best, Rakhi. So why don't you go first and then I'll show mine.
Although mine is not yet complete, I'll definitely complete it and show it to the team. But okay, I'm a bit shy.
1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah, so this is how my painting looks.
Wow.
It's yet to be complete, and
It's so
need
beautiful.
some more time.
It's very beautiful.
Now your turn, Gayatri. I'm excited to see what's coming.
I don't want you to be excited because it's pathetic. But this is what empowerment means to me.
Wow, this is so. Oh, mom.
It's my
You
mom
need to-
and me.
You need to give this to your mom, yeah. So sweet, Gayatri.
But
Your
this
mom
is,
would love this.
I tried my best, but my mom has empowered me so much my entire life. So yeah, this is what empowerment means to me.
Perfect. I loved it, yeah.
So okay folks, that brings us to the end of this podcast. Thank you Rakhi for being part of it. It was such a lovely session. Thank you for
I
your
love it.
wonderful painting. I also got an opportunity to channelize my creativity. So thank you so much. It's been so lovely to know about your life, and it's only inspiring. So thank you so much, and I hope we do this again very soon. And stay tuned, guys. I hope you like this video. If you like it, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel.